Let us know where you're tuning in from in the chats and the comments. And happy Monday, everybody. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're going to have a good week this week. I'm actually out, as you can see. I'm out traveling to Tennessee this morning to work our opportunity that I enjoy doing. So the word for this morning is overcome. Overcome. I actually picked this word for the day because I think it's good to kick the week off with this word. How many of you, you don't have to say, but how many of you's got something right now? Maybe it's something little, maybe it's something big, but how many of you have got something that you're working to overcome right now? Me, I'm that guy. Yes, I do. So I think the word's huge because let's dive into it a little bit and think about it. Succeed in dealing with a problem or difficulty. I would say we have all done that throughout our life, trying to find ways to succeed in dealing with a problem or a difficulty, to defeat, to prevail. That's all overcoming. I come across this quote, says, strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. And I just look at that quote and that sums up pretty, my life. There's so many things that I can look back on and I still look towards and go, man, I'm an imperfect individual, And I say this all the time. There's only been one perfect person that's walked this world, and it sure wasn't Brent Palmer. And so I'm constantly having to overcome things. And so I don't think my strength comes from what I've achieved in life. I really think that it comes from things that I've had to overcome. And so I just wanted, what I leaned on this morning is how to be a better overcomer, right? Whether maybe it's your health, maybe it's your relationship, maybe you've got a situation in your life that you're having problems with and you just want to overcome it. Number one, recognize the season of life you're in, right? Things that you might be having to overcome or trying to overcome today, you might not have to do like 10 years ago, right? I don't know about you, but at 46, I got a few more ailments than I had at 26, right? So I got to recognize, hey, I can live a long life, but I am not 26 anymore. So I got to look to do some things different to preserve myself. Number two, that's just one example. Refuse to allow Satan to win the battle inside the head. Man, when you're trying to overcome something, this really spoke to me. That little person in your head, call it what you want to, is always combating your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. And that person's going to be there. You got to put good in. Whatever that good is, whatever that good audio is, maybe it's Jim Rohn. Maybe it's, some type of spiritual, maybe it's music, whatever it is, you got to put something in your head to combat those negative thoughts, negative feelings. Number three, release your fears to a higher power. I know what I believe in. And when I'm trying to overcome something, I have to pray. I have to pray because I'm not strong enough to do it on my own. And, that was when I was looking at this, that was one of the things it said. Number four, renew yourself through rest and refilling. We got to have rest. There's a lot of research on rest. There's a lot of research if you're talking about your health, maybe overcoming like that. You're a more healthy person with rest. I've had people try to tell me in my life, oh, you can make it on 4 hours of rest. And it's like, do your research. Okay. Not a very wise comment. And then the last one is reach towards the goals one step at a time. And I think that's the biggest thing for me when I looked at this is if I want to overcome something, and I'm overcoming right now in my life, I got to string not maybe not little wins, but I got to string wins together. I got to reach towards the goal and realize that it's going to take one step at a time. And I might take one step back and two forward and one back and three forward, right? But I just got to take one step at a time to be an overcomer. I'm going to turn it to Myra after this, but I saw this and I've posted this a couple of times if you follow me on Instagram, but I just want to leave you with this. And I want you to think about your life. We fall, we break, we fail, and then we rise, we heal, we overcome. And that's really life. That's really where we're at in life. So it's a great word for me to kick off this Monday. Coach Myra, I'll turn it to you.
All right, thanks. That was fantastic, Coach Palmer. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Look, first thing, happy birthday, Eva Marie Griffin and Jane Briefs. Happy birthday. I really want to make sure we recognize these ladies, because I know every time I've been on, Coach, they have been on every coach's corner, and I've missed several days. So I'm sure you and Andrea have seen them on every time.
Well, Coach, I'm glad you said it, because I knew it was Jane's, but I missed Eva Marie's. So yes, they are constant on the coach's corner. So yeah, happy birthday, guys. We love you so much. Have a great day.
Awesome. So, all right, let me ask y'all this. When something bad happens in our life, how do we react? I know sometimes I react in a calm way, and sometimes I'm like Coach Palmer, I overreact and overthink. And, that's when I got to lean on the Lord a little harder to help me get through some stuff. But how, do you approach a situation as a learning opportunity, or do you let this situation throw you completely off track? Ask yourself that. That's pretty easy. I think we've both been guilty of hitting both categories, but I think we need to learn that we have to focus on it as to overcome something, and any kind of adversity that hits us, it's got to be looked at as a learning opportunity. We've all reacted probably both ways, and that we need to do that, but what we need to do to overcome the setback is to learn how to embrace the mess. How do we embrace the mess? We have to learn how to embrace it. I'm going to give you a few ways to help us overcome adversity when the tough times hit us, because Lord knows they hit us. It's going to hit some of us today, maybe tomorrow. And let me tell you something, when things are rocking and rolling and everything's cooking with grease, you better wake up, because something's fixing to happen. I hate for you to live in that, but just think about the great times of your life, and then bam, something happens. So just think about that. Practice self-compassion, number one. When we give ourselves grace and self-compassion, we immediately improve in our emotional well-being. And we give ourselves some confidence to rise up and to keep moving forward. Be confident in yourself, knowing that you have everything that you need inside of you to weather any storm. You do. You may not think it, but I promise you, you do. Number two, become a master of your emotions. The way we respond to a challenge will determine our ability to overcome the challenge. Y'all, if we don't master our emotions will master us. And that's difficult. It's very difficult to master our emotions, but that's something we have to do. Hey, utilize humor. Finding humor in the face of adversity can be healing for our mind. Humor can be a great coping mechanism in helping us overcome adversity. I laugh at myself at least 7 times a day, because let me just tell you what, I am a goofy root. I make mistakes. And if I can't laugh at myself, I'm not going to get past it. You have to utilize humor in your life to keep things balanced. Stay optimistic. I love that. People that stay optimistic are some of my favorite people to be around. Even in the toughest of times, that type of a person that is optimistic will bounce back so much faster. Optimism is a powerful tool in our journey to overcome adversity. Number 5, believe in you. believe in yourself. Here's the bottom line. None of these previous 4 tips that I have read off to you to overcome adversity are ever gonna help you if you don't have an unwavering belief in yourself. You got to figure that out, guys and gals. You have to have belief in you. In closing, let me just say, overcoming adversity is critical to our personal growth and development. We must view adversity as a growth opportunity, and then we can overcome anything. Think about that. The next time something hits us, the square between the eyes that causes adversity, whether it's in your family, whether it's in your job, whether it's when you're friends, immediately pause, think about it. Ask yourself, how can I use this to make myself stronger and better? So overcoming's tough, but if you utilize the situation, you can overcome anything at any time because you have the tools within you to be great at that. So everybody have a great Monday. Thanks for being on. Yep, go ahead, Coach.
Coach, great message. And I just want to say something. I know you don't want me to, but just so everybody knows, remember being in high school, how busy May gets with all the athletic events that are going on in the school? Coach is pulled in a million different directions right now. And congratulations, Coach, to the activity, all that's happening right now at Vestavia Hills and all the, but the fact that you take the time to come in here a couple of days a week and share with us, we really love you and we appreciate you.
Well,
we know
this is
it's
the
busy.
highlight of my week. I love y'all. Thank you for allowing me to be a part.
Thank you. Thank you. Guys, we love you. Happy Monday. We'll see you.
Happy birthday, Eva Marie and James.
Yes.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jane.
Happy birthday, Jane.